The Nigerian embassy in China is the best in the world. I said so. Today I have a very interesting topic to talk about. Yeah, this video was inspired by so many videos I've seen from Sassy Fonke, Unique Grace, Prudence Apinoko, and so many other Nigerians. So actually, I have seen a lot of Nigerians come on here on YouTube to complain that they've had terrible experiences with their passport renewal, especially Nigerians in diaspora. So I have a very interesting story to tell, and I'm like, why am I keeping it to myself? So some of you, my old subscribers, know that I have lived in China for almost 4 years. I recently moved to America, and while we're in China, I had to renew my passport once. My husband renewed his once, and I had a baby in China, and we got a new passport for the baby in China. My family has had contacts with the Nigerian Embassy in China at least 3 times. So, generally speaking, like I said earlier, a lot of Nigerians have terrible times renewing their passports. It's like a nightmare for many of us. In fact, some people have given up on renewing their passports, especially when they are abroad. But one thing I noticed with the Nigerian Embassy in China is that they are very efficient. Yes, very, very efficient. I think the passport days are Tuesdays and Thursdays, if I'm not mistaken. Those 2 days of the week. When you go there, you apply for your passport, you pay the fee, and you get your passport the same day. Yes, you get your passport the same day. But if there was any technical hitches, like when I went with my baby to have her passport, unfortunately the machine was down on that day. They asked us to go home and they will mail it to us, and they did that without any stress, without any issues. So if it was just the fact that they do their job very well, if that was the only thing, maybe I will not be making this video. But I had a dramatic experience when I went to renew my passport. So I went to renew my passport, and it was just a regular day. I went in, I had paid my money, filled all the forms and all. So we're waiting in the lobby where we usually wait. When they call you, you go inside and see the officer, take your, do your capturing and all. So while we were waiting there, all of a sudden, one man walked in, one of the staff walked in, and he brought some food and dropped it on the table and was like, Oga said I should give you people this food. Everybody sitting there was like, excuse me, really? So he saw the way we were reacting, and then he said, okay, you know what? Let me have a taste of the food so that you guys will know that everything is okay, the food is safe and all. Oga just said I should give you guys the food. And when he opened the food, correct Nigerian local jollof rice. This one is not just the normal jollof rice that is red. That local one made with goat meat, big goat meat. And then there was spaghetti on the other plate, and I think just the rice and spaghetti. Wow. And as a foodie, I love to eat Nigerian food. So when he tasted the food, and then he was like, you guys should eat. Everybody was still forming, okay. I had to stand up, and some other girls that were there helped me. We dished out the food, and the guys, everyone ate. I was so excited. I don't know how to express how I felt, right? It's not that any of us there couldn't afford the food, right? That was not the issue. The issue is that I was like, is this Nigerian embassy? First of all, when we came in, okay, yeah, after eating the food, let me not jump the story. After eating the food, I think he was the ambassador. I'm not so sure, but I feel he was the ambassador. He came into the room where we were, and he was like, everybody should relax. I don't know which came first. Did we eat the food before he came, or he came before we ate the food? I don't know, but whichever. Just take the story as it is because it was true. And if any of you that was there on that day come across this video, please just comment in the comment section and say, yes, it is true, so that people will not think that I made up the story. When the man came into the lobby, I feel he was the ambassador, but I stand to be corrected. So when he came in, he told us to relax, feel free, this is our home. Don't feel anyhow, just relax. This is your home, this is your country. We felt so good. And then he took a while to advise us. Do you know this man just stayed? He was telling us that we should be good representatives of Nigeria here in China. We should live good lives. We should not get into any trouble with anyone. We should not break any law. You know, he just took his time and was telling us the pains some of our people go through when they break the law over there in China and so many other things. Just advising us to be good citizens, you know, represent our country well. If you're a student, do your studies. If you're a business, whatever you're doing, just live a good life. You know, I felt the passion in his heart talking to us, and I was like, wow, is this Nigerian Embassy? You know, that day I felt proud to be a Nigerian. I was like, the way we are treated here, these guys are so nice, so welcoming. I'm sorry to say, but most times when you go to a government office in Nigeria, you meet funny people who will just treat you as if you're a beggar or something. But we were treated well, you know. And that rice and spaghetti, it made my day. Like, I will never forget. I will never forget. I don't know about every other person that was there, but for me, I will never forget that experience. Really, it was really, really wonderful. So generally speaking, the services my family has received from the Nigerian Embassy in China has been top notch. If I'm to rate them over 10, I'm going to rate them 10 out of 10. They've been very, very good, very efficient. They do their jobs well. They don't demand any special, will I call it, appreciation for doing their job. Nothing. They do their jobs well. So if you're seeing this video and you're a Nigerian anywhere in the world, please share this video to your Nigerian friends. Tell them that the Nigerian Embassy in China is working. And if the Nigerian Embassy in China is working, every other Nigerian embassy across the world has no excuse. Yes, every other embassy can be as good as the embassy in China. What is so difficult in giving people their passports the same day? Nigerians should not have to suffer to get their passports. People should not have to suffer to get services. Okay, as if the favors we have received from these people, as if the efficiency was not enough. When my husband was going to renew his passport so that we can come over to America, so he needed some documentation from the embassy. I think to show that he just renewed his passport or something like that. He needed them to do something for him. So he went to the consulate in Guangzhou. This is not the embassy now. The embassy is in Beijing. But my husband went to the consulate in Guangzhou. And they gave him the letter, everything, identified him and all. And he left. My husband just told them that, he needed to rush so that he can catch up with his train. Do you know that the staff in the consulate office called my husband? Hello, we're calling you from the Nigerian Embassy. We just want to be sure you made your train. Like, we want to be sure you didn't miss your train. Are you okay? My husband called me and said that, can you imagine? These people called me to know if I missed my train or not. Like, you know what? I feel there is hope for Nigeria. If we have the right people in the right places, things can work well. Really. These people called to check up on him to know, like, he was just a PhD student. It's not like he was one big man. You know, usually we have that notion that only influential people should be favored. You only do eye service to people that matter in the society. No. Everyone deserves to be treated equally and treated well. Yes, we may not be treated equally in the sense that some governors or political office holders might be given some, some respect that is due to them. That's fine. But, let me not make this video too long. Seriously, the Nigerian Embassy in China deserve an award for their efficiency. And if you're a Nigerian in China and you can relate to this video, please drop a comment in the comment section and let everyone know that they are doing their work very well and they deserve an applause. I know some people will be like, why will we clap for them for doing their work? Is it not their job? We have to clap for them. When we appreciate people for doing the right thing, maybe other embassies can emulate, and also do the right thing. If you want to check what I'm saying, you can just go to YouTube and type Nigerian embassies. You will see so many stories, not one, not two, not three, so many Nigerians complaining about their bitter experiences, about the waste of time, waste of money, and so many bitter experiences. But me, I came here to give testimony. I'm testifying to the glory of God that the Nigerian Embassy in China was amazing while I was there, and I know it's still amazing. And I hope that those of us in the United States of America, if you're a Nigerian in America, please let me know what is the embassy like. And I know I may go there soon to renew my passport. Then I'll give you guys updates. We'll compare and contrast. But until then, if you're new in my channel, thank you very much for stopping by. And if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family, especially those of them abroad, so that they can know that there are some places where things are working. People should stop generalizing. You know, I feel bad when people generalize and say, oh, Nigeria is bad. Nigeria is not bad. There are some sectors that are working. And if we have the right people, the people with the fear of God handling things, everyone will be happy. So that being said, if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.